Okay, so today I'm going to be showing you how to play young Yeezy himself. Hou EZ is one of the more complicated hunters. He's easy to play, hard to master. This is mainly due to his ricochet ability, but we'll get into more detail on that later. First, let's talk about leveling. Your priorities should be as followed. You want to level your 1 first, then your 2, then your 3. Once you reach level 5, you want to focus on your ult. After that, you want to focus on your number 1 skill, then your number 2, and finally level up your 3. Now that that's done, let's talk builds. In my eyes, there are only 2 kinds of builds for hunters: power and attack speed. And what build you get depends on basically if the god has a built-in attack speed buff or not. So because Rom has an attack speed buff in his second skill, you would build him power. But because Hou EZ does not, we will build him attack speed. So first, you either want to buy Transcendence or Death Toll, depending if you're playing Conquest or not. What you want to do in a typical game is rush the Transcendence, so you can start stacking as soon as possible. This will make it easy for you to get picked off early on, so be careful. Next, you want to build boots, and then the third item is a toss-up between Poison Star, Aussie, or Executioner. I prefer Aussie first, just so I have some cheap pin and lifesteal. If you're 1v1ing another physical class, you want to buy Iqval. Fourth item is going to be one of the other third items that I mentioned. Or if you're 1v1ing somebody, some defense. The last 2 items are either going to be crits, or in 1v1s, counters. So in the jungle camp, as you just saw, Hou EZ is really good at taking camps because of his ricochet ability. The camps will stand still, letting you get a clear shot off before they start moving. You typically want to aim where they're going to be heading after you shoot them so you get a free shot off. Next is the Wombo combo, the bread and butter of this god. Hou EZ is a very strong hunter, being able to nuke squishies with his 2-3-1 combo and his ability to shred through tanks and bulky mages with his passive. The main thing to learn with Hou EZ is where to shoot the 1. Familiarize yourself with the bounce patterns, and don't always try to hit the 3 shots. Even the just 2 bounces will deal quite a lot of damage. But even more importantly than that is know when to bounce and when not. Sometimes just getting the stun off is all you need. And using the jump on a target that is marked will knock them up, giving you just enough time to get that free shot off. You also want to practice getting some auto attacks in just before you use a skill. You always have that split second to use the auto attack. That concludes my tips and tricks video on Hou EZ. Guys, let me know how I can improve my videos in the future, and just leave some comments, tell me if you liked it, and I hope it helps, and I'll catch you next time.